What's up, adventurers? My name is Platinum Phoenix, and welcome back to Pokemon FireRed. Last time, we caught Hermie the Abra to join our team on our way to Bill's house, and this time we're gonna go around Cerulean City and see what it has to offer. So first I want to go up into this house and completely ignore this guy while I walk straight through his house. And I believe up here in this middle patch there is a rare candy, which is a really good item because it allows you to basically go up a level for free. Which is really good when you're up in like the 90s because it's a lot of experience for one item. But next I want to talk to this guy actually because he's actually really helpful. Only skilled trainers can collect Pokemon badges. I see you have at least one. Those badges have amazing secrets, did you know? Now then, which of the 8 badges should I describe? And he will show you the 8 badges' names, as well as if you click on one, like the Boulder badge, which we have, the attack stat of all your Pokemon increase a little bit. It also lets you use the move Flash outside of battle. Now then, which of the 8 badges should I describe? So what he does is he tells you what the badge boost of each of the badges do, as well as what HM each badge lets you use, which is actually super helpful, especially the badge boost part, because if you don't know what a badge boost is, it could be real confusing if you're just listening to Brock saying, well, your Pokemon are more powerful now. But the next thing is this guy, actually. I concoct a variety of medicines from berry powder. Using good berry powder, I can make any kind of medicine. Now tell me, have you an interest in berries? Yes. Ah, good. For you, then, I have just the thing. We obtained the powder jar. There's something new on the second floor of the Pokemon Centers, at the Direct Center. They installed a wireless adapter machine for crushing berries. This is where you come in. I have a favor to ask. One that I can only entrust to you. Could you make berry powder for me using that machine? Don't forget, the machine is at the Direct Center of the Pokemon Center. I'll concoct medicine for you if you bring me some berry powder. Don't forget, crush berries into berry powder and bring it to me. Well, there is a slight problem, but I first want to go over what you can actually get if you're able to get the berry powder. So if we just talk to him again, have you brought me some berry powder? With what would you like to exchange it? This guy actually has some of the most powerful items in the game. For really cheap if you are able to make the berry powder. He has all the energy, revival, and healing stuff, which makes your Pokemon dislike you more, but heals them for a lot cheaper. But the big things he has are the stat vitamins, which basically work the same as EVs that we went over last episode. But these are an item that you give to a Pokemon, and basically it gives you 10 free EVs in the stat that it raises. So protein is attack, iron's defense, carbos is special attack, calcium is special defense, zinc is speed. No, that's wrong. Carbos is speed, calcium is special attack, zinc is special defense, and then HP up is HP. And then PP up, just you give it to a Pokemon, pick the move that you want to have more power points, and it will raise the number of power points it has, which is also a super helpful item. There is one big downside, however. That being that it requires you to have a lot of extra hardware for your devices, because you need to go into the Pokemon Wireless Club Union Room to do this. And unfortunately, my wireless adapter is not connected properly because I do not have one. And it is actually required to have one in order to go to the Union Room, which is required in order to get berry powder. So it's a really good item if you're able to use it. It's just that it's so unlikely that you're able to find somebody else that also has the correct equipment and game in order to do this. So it's just, unfortunately, almost a lost item at this point. But the next thing I want to do is actually go into this house. And if we talk to you, my husband likes trading Pokemon. You're collecting Pokemon for your Pokedex, aren't you? Would you please trade with him? Alright, well, what Pokemon does he have? Hello there, do you happen to have a Poliwhirl? Would you agree to trade it for my Jinx? Well, I don't have a Poliwhirl. Well, if you don't want to. I don't have a Poliwhirl, but I'm going to go over Jinx now because, well, we don't have access to Poliwhirl. I don't really have a better chance to go over Jinx. So, Jinx is a Psychic and Ice type, which is actually an amazing offensive type, with only Steel being able to resist both of those types. Jinx also comes with a really decent level up moveset. The only downside is that it doesn't learn a Psychic type move while leveling up. But through TMs, it can learn moves like Calm Mind, Psychic, and Ice Beam, which are really strong for just a regular Jinx, to be fair. The biggest upside to Jinx, however, is that it is an Ice type as well as a Psychic type, because there is only 5 total Ice types in the game, and 3 of them are Water types as well, meaning if you chose Squirtle like I did, you don't really want an extra Water type on your team because it kind of overlaps with the weaknesses. The last of the Ice types besides Jinx is also a Legendary, which is also not accessible for quite a long time. So Jinx is just a really good Pokemon. Also, it doesn't evolve, so it has fully evolved stats right when you get it. But with that being said, the next place I want to go is right here. Grass and Caves handled easily. Bike shop. We just head on inside. And let's see if we can get a bike. Hi, welcome to our bike shop. Have we got just a bike for you for $1 million? Yeah, no, I'm pretty broke. Sorry, you can't afford it. Thank you. Come back again sometimes. What do you two have to say? A plain city bike is enough for me. After all, you can't put a shopping basket on a mountain bike. Sure. These bikes are cool, but they're way expensive. I agree with you wholeheartedly. And now for the last place is this house, which has a lone old man. Too much time, too little to do. Is nothing entertaining happening anywhere? Well, I feel called out, but with that, we have one last thing to do in town, because this house down here does not actually have a door. The last thing we have is the Pokemon gym, so let's go ahead and head inside. What do you have to say? Yo, champ in the making! Let me give you some advice. The leader Misty is a pro who uses water-type Pokemon. You can drain all their water with grass-type Pokemon, or you might use electric-type Pokemon and zap them. Is Gary the only winner here? Leader Misty, winner Gary. No, we're still behind Gary. What a shock. I'm also going to fight both of the trainers in here because once you beat a gym leader, the trainers will no longer fight you, and I want all the experience I can. Especially because Hermes is level 15 and still only knows Teleport. So we're just going to switch train Hermes. I'm also terrified of this gym because I don't have any Pokemon that are strong to water type. And in fact, Zodiac is weak to water type, which is not the greatest thing. We're just gonna punch this horsey, and hopefully that's enough to, 2 hits? And it's lowering my defense even though it's a water type, so I don't think it's actually going to be doing any real damage. That could be annoying though. Can you hit a bite for me, Turtle? Thank you. Do we gain a level for Hermes? No, we do not. That's unfortunate, but we're just going to continue switch training. And I think I'm actually going to have Zodiac fight this last shelter. Nope, not fight. I don't want to use teleport against the shelter because it will do nothing. Go, Zodiac! It's showtime! And Mega Kick. Kick it in the face. Okay, or miss, I guess. Don't do that. You're gonna make me use 2 moves to take you out now? Does this take it out? That was like half. Hit it again, please. No. Okay, that's not gonna do a whole lot. I was actually worried because that's super effective against me, but it did, what, 3 damage a hit? So can you just kick it? Just kick the shoulder and end this battle. And Hermes gains 165 and grows to level 16. And Zodiac also gains 165, and we defeat Swimmer Lewis. That can't be! Also, thanks for the $64. I appreciate it, dude. And Hermes is evolving. Finally, we can get past the baby stage of Abra and get onto a stage that actually has moves. I am so excited to actually have a Kadabra that can do something. I know it's only been 1 episode, but it's so difficult using an Abra when it can't do anything. Your Hermes evolved into Kadabra and learned Confusion, which, if I'm not mistaken, is like a, I want to say a 60 power move. It's a 50 power move, and I'm going to move it up to the top, just so it's a little bit easier for me to button mash through. The other thing is I'm also trying to run, but you can't run in buildings in this game. Just to throw that out there. What? You? I'm more than enough for you. Misty won't have to bother. Alright, let's see what you have there. Camper, or Picnicker Diana. A single Goldeen. Level 19. Oh, jeez. Hermes, can you defeat this Goldeen, please? I'm really worried. Well, if you keep doing that, I'm fine. I have literally no fire type attack, so just keep using water sport. Or, you know what, better yet, faint right here. That's unfortunate. God damn it. Another critical hit. That was Hermes' debut battle as a Kadabra. Chortle, take it out. That's frustrating. You overwhelmed me. Picnicker Diana, I hate you. Thanks for the $380. I'm gonna go heal. I'll be right back. All right, all healed up and back from the Pokemon Center. Fighting Misty. Hi, you're a new face. Only those trainers who have a policy about Pokemon can turn pro. What is your approach when you catch and train Pokemon? My policy is an all-out offensive with Water-type Pokemon. Well, this is scary considering how that Goldeen went. But Misty starts out with a level 18 Staryu, a pure Water type with Natural Cure as its ability, and the moves Tackle, Harden, Recover, and Water Pulse. And I'm hoping because it's one lower level than the Goldeen was. Oh, yeah! Critical hit on my side! I was gonna say I hope Hermes can take it out, but that was brilliant. Not quite a level. And I'm actually gonna stay in. Misty's second Pokemon is a level 21 Starmie, which is a Water and Psychic type with Natural Cure as its ability, and the moves Swift, Rapid Spin, Recover, and Water Pulse as its moves. And I don't see Hermes winning this. Don't hit yourself, please. Oh, I am Confusion. That did nothing. Chortle, you're up. Chortle has Bite, so I'm hoping that that's enough to get through this this Starmie. It is faster than I am, but I'm also one level higher than it. So I'm hoping, can we get lucky and high roll? High roll? Yes! Good job, Chortle. We did it. And Hermes is level 17. And Chortle is halfway to level 23. But with that, wow, you're too much. All right, you can have the Cascade badge to show you beat me. and $21,000. Or $2,100, not thousand. That would be a lot. The Cascade badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30 obey you. That includes even outsiders you got in trades. There's more. You can now use Cut anytime, even out of battle. You can cut down small trees to open new pathways. You can also have my favorite TM. You got TM03 from Misty, which is Water Pulse. Use it on an aquatic Pokemon. Oh, do I have just the Pokemon in mind? But first I want to go heal. Because that Starmie kind of beat up on Hermes a little bit. Alright, now that we have the Cascade badge, I'm actually going to go talk to the badge guy one more time and see if he has anything different to say about it. I see you have at least one. Those badges have amazing secrets. Do you know? Now then, which of the 8 badges do you want me to describe? Cascade badge. Pokemon up to level 30 will obey you. That includes outsiders. Pokemon of higher levels will be unruly in battle, however. It also lets you use the move Cut outside of battle. I basically wanted to show this to show that the Cascade badge does not have a badge boost that's associated, so it doesn't actually raise any of your stats of your Pokemon. And the last thing is Police Officer. The people who were here were robbed. It's obvious that Team Rocket is behind this most heinous crime. Even our police force has trouble with the Rockets. Well, that sounds like a job for next time, so I hope that everyone enjoyed watching. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Next time, we're going to try to track down the robber of this house, but until then, happy adventuring!